Today on FlyWire, the question is how to do a 360-degree overhead approach. FlyWire fan asked me that on a comment and a video. I can't remember which video it was now, and they're asking how you do it, how do you train for it. So I said, make a pretty good video. That's what it is today, we're going to do that. So stick with me on FlyWire. Hey, I'm Perdue, and today on FlyWire we're going to do a overhead approach, which consists of flying up initial, which is the flight path like you're doing a straight in, but you're at pattern altitude, okay? And if you're flying a real fast airplane with not a lot of high G capability, then what you want to do is you want to fly a lower than pattern altitude, say 500 feet or so, and then do a climbing pitch up to the downwind. Otherwise, just a regular overhead, which I've done most of my life, is you fly up initial at pattern altitude, and then you brake at either the approach end, the midfield, or the departure end.
November 2925 Sierra is inbound from the east-northeast. Can be entering the midfield, left downwind for 17, touch and go, Mineral Wells.
And the reason you do that is for spacing, okay? Like if there's traffic in the downwind or something like that, you can manage your brake for the spacing, so you can space behind them. It works really well. The Air Force and the Marines and the Navy have been doing this in the fighter world and the training world, I'm pretty sure, for virtually ever. They are doing it in World War II, and it's the fastest way to get a whole bunch of airplanes in the pattern. And I've seen as many as 20 plus airplanes in the pattern landing at Nellis during a red flag. So you just get airplanes in, boom, 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 get them in and off. And it's a really efficient way to do it. It's too bad we don't do it in the civilian world, but there's multiple ways to enter the pattern, and deconfliction is the big issue. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fly up initial here, and I'll talk you through it. Van Zandt traffic, red and white bonanza is 3 mile initial for 17 Van Zandt. In the fighter world, what you do really is you fly up until the break point, unload a little bit, roll, set your wings, and then boom, 5G turn, and that takes you from 300 knots, or 350, or even 450 for a tactical, to gear speed. Put the gear down and then land. If you're the wingman, then you delay your turn the appropriate number of seconds. We're not going to do a hard brake like that. We're going to do a shallow brake because the turn radius, we're going so slow really, essentially the turn radius is going to be too close. We're not going to have the spacing. So we're going to do a more shallow turn to get our spacing for downwind. There's no traffic. Van Zandt traffic, red and white bonanzas overhead the field for brake left to downwind 17 Van Zandt. And we'll get the gear, configure, get gear and flaps and all that stuff. So here we go. Just the brake. Really don't need more than 45. Okay. Turbo gear speed. Gear's coming. Flaps. Gear down, flaps down. Gear down, flaps.
Center L Warrior 33575, holding.
I feel like, yeah, the winds are pushing us into the runway here.
Center L traffic, Cessna November 2925 Sierra, about 5 to the east, inbound.
Van Zandt traffic, red, white bonanzas, left base. Low approach, 17 Van Zandt. And I'm just going to take these to a low approach.
2,500 feet, approximately 1,700 southeast of Fairland. The northeast side of the
I can vary my bank angle to make sure the turn's working out. I'm looking outside at my descent rate and my turn rate, and making sure it's all going to work out. That's why I like the curvilinear approach. Now we're getting ready to do the go around. So what I do is I do mixture, prop, throttle to level off. Okay, I can get ahead of the trim. Positive rate. So there you go. That's the overhead, 360-degree overhead with a curvilinear or a continuous turn for the final turn.
74566 X-rays in the downwind, runway 34, touch and go, Hillsboro.
That's what I prefer.
Traffic flying 562 Golf Kilo is